Well, hello and welcome back to the channel. So, the most banned kind of book ever was 48 Laws of Power by Robert Greene because he exposes everyone how manipulation works and how everything that you would try to get in your life is a psychological warfare. This book is by far top of the notch when it comes down to psychology and has been banned in a lot of countries, has been banned in all the top level kind of places because if you know these things, then you have too much knowledge and you can benefit it. And by the way, Robert Greene is a great guy. I also have read his other books and he's done tremendous work. He's a great kind of author. But long story short, let's just dive into the ideas and let me know what you think about this book. And it's also nice for you guys because you don't have to buy the book, you can also listen to it and benefit from the core concept that he says. So, the 48 Laws of Power explores how power actually works in the real world, not how we wish it work, because what we want from what we get is completely different. That's very obvious. Drawing from the history, psychology, legendary figures as of an example that he mentions in the book, this book presents the power as a strategic kind of game. If you don't understand the rules, you become a pawn, you become the hunted, they would be the prey. And if you do, you gain the control, which is kind of controversial, but the laws are often controversial and sometimes uncomfortable but brutally realistic. Green doesn't like moralize, he just explains and he exposes the truth to you. So power is everywhere and in workplaces, friendships, politics, social life. Ignoring this won't actually make you successful. It makes you vulnerable because you don't know what you're dealing with. It's like you enter a game, it's like bringing a knife to a gunfight. It's a very stupid thing. You should understand what you're dealing with. Because this book teaches awareness first, a strategy second. So there are, let's say, the key laws. I don't want to give you all of the information about all of them because there are way too many and they're not gonna be all very interesting. I'm gonna give you the most important ones that I personally catch from the book. I personally caught from the book because let's be honest, when you get a book, if you get the core concept of it, you're done with the book. Go with the next one. You don't have to finish every word by word. It's just the ideas. What I do, I have read thousands of books. I get the idea, then I'm done. Then I go with the next book. I get the idea from the next one. I'm like, okay, how can I apply this idea to my life today? I do that. On to the next one. I have a lot of books, and I believe it's a good investment. If you buy a book, like you're paying maybe a price of a pizza, but you're experiencing something that someone else is telling you, and you're gaining a lot of valuable knowledge, and it's really interesting. So, let me know down in the comments what you guys think about buying a book. Do you think it's worth actually paying a book, or you should just watch the free version or the summaries online, or what do you actually think about it? So, one of the laws that he says, I think it's the first one also, he says never outshine the master. He says that make those above you feel secure, and if you take them or make them feel inferior, they sabotage you quietly and openly. So if you're in a hierarchy of power, if you're working with someone, you should try to make your boss feel like he's the boss. If you try to struggle and try to make him feel uncomfortable, they're not gonna like you. That's very easy. That's very uh, basic human psychology. The other thing that he says, I think it's rule number 3 or 4. I don't exactly remember the names. I gotta give it to you in a random way that I remember because it's a monologue. He says you should conceal your intentions. It's not being dark or bad or malicious. When people know your goal, they can block it uncertainty keeps you in control. So instead of going to a war or a fight with a sheam of a sword, go to a fight with a blade. That's what he says. So he says if they don't know what you want to do, they cannot like prevent it from happening. Because a lot of people that you ask, like you tell your friends, oh, what do you want to do? They say, okay, I want to do this. Then they're gonna come ask you, okay, how was that project? Oh, how did you do it? They're gonna ask you, and you have to like answer them. You have to deal with it, and it's like they're curious. They want to know what you did. But if you don't know, you do it. You say, okay, you know what? I done this. If they don't feel comfortable, then they were not your friends in the beginning, in the first place. If you be friends with everybody, you're gonna be enemy to yourself. You should try to understand who's the right friend, who you have to just let go. I know it's very uncomfortable. I know it's very bad, very sad, but that's the real life. That's how you grow up, unless you want to stay as a child. But that depends on you. I also would say that my content is not made for everybody to like, because these are like deeper concepts, and many people cannot handle the truth, and I totally understand that. And it's very difficult because the world is difficult. But if you want to know how you can like benefit from these things and how you can actually elevate in your life, you should understand these things. And no one tells you any of these things that I tell you. They try to sell you an idea that is complete nonsense and doesn't work anywhere. But the real world is just like that. So the other rule that he says is that you should always say less than necessary, because powerful people speak with restraint, speak with the actions. Actions speak louder than words. The more you talk, the more you reveal, the less of authority you're gonna have and project, because it's the same. We're just talking all the time, so it's kind of controversial because I'm always talking right now. But yeah, it's different because I'm explaining these things to you. The other one that he says is that you should guard your reputation. Reputation is the power before you even enter a room. You should protect it relentlessly, because once it's damaged, influence disappears fast. So you should be like a guy who your reputation will precede you. Because in this world, in this era, everything is like quick and everything will go viral on the internet. People would like someone, the day after they're gonna hate him. So you should try to conceal and have your kind of reputation in a very well mannered way. And he would say that you should get the others to do the work for you. So use the skills, knowledge, experience, and effort of the others, but shape the final outcome. Efficiency and image matter more than the exhaustion, more than you just going and doing things. So you should have other people do the things for you. It's like what every powerful person is doing. It's not manipulative, it's just being entrepreneurial. Look, for example, all these rich billionaires, all these people, CEOs, they have a franchise and they have a lot of people working under their kind of supervision in that franchise. So they are paying all these people, they are letting them have some money, they are bringing them to work, they are entrepreneurs, they are getting the big things obviously, but they're also very kind to help out small people. So that's what it means. It's not like try to abuse people. It's not like that. But also it's possible and many people do it, but you didn't hear that from me. But he also says that you should win through actions, not arguments, because arguments create resistance, results create the belief. And also if you're in an argument constantly, you're being erosive, and even if you win the argument, you're going to lose your position in the eye of the beholder, and they're going to think that they have lost something, so it's going to have effect on you later on. I can talk based on experience. I don't argue with anyone anymore. If someone says something, I'll be like, if that's what you think, great. Because if you want my honest opinion, it's different, but not everyone deserves my honest opinion. That's what it is. If you have people that come to you and ask you stuff, just withdraw from them, because you just wasting your resources. And if they don't, like, it's a silly example, but if they don't pay you for your personal kind of ideas to share with them, why would you even try to waste your energy on it? Go and do something that you like. You're not, it's not your task, it's not your duty to teach them anything. You don't owe them anything. Legally, there's nothing that you owe anyone. So you should help yourself. You should avoid the unhappy and the unlucky people, because emotional states spread, and you should surround yourself with the momentum and not misery, because if some people are lucky, they're gonna be cool with you. If they're unlucky, they're gonna just, say some stuff to you, then you gotta be feeling emptied. And those people, I call them energy vampires. They're gonna come around you, they're gonna suck the energy out of you, and then they're gonna do something else. If you have someone like that, it's totally fine. Withdraw from them. You're not a tree. You don't need to like stay somewhere roots down in the ground. You can just withdraw and go with someone else. And if they change the behavior, great, be with them. If they don't, you find someone that likes you, and you go with the flow like that. Whatever, if you like the video, subscribe to our channel, like, and share with me what you guys think, because this video is also gonna have a part 2, because it's a quite longer version. And but overall, there are different aspects, and to cover all of them, it's more difficult, I would say. It's not a walk in the park, because every person is like a book. You cannot judge them by the cover. There are roots in the book. You should learn to read the nonverbal communication and read between the lines. So they say something, they think completely different, they act completely another thing. And it's very difficult to read people and their intentions. But yeah, I'm gonna continue with the part 2. I put it down in the description. You can find the part 2 and you can watch that one. And on the screen pop up some other videos of mine that are really cool, and I make a lot of effort actually trying to come up with these ideas. And no one ever tells you any of this thing that I tell you, let's be honest, because either they don't know it, or they gatekeep it and they don't tell anyone because they're selfish. So yeah,